Did you know this oldest megalithic stone tower on Earth predates first Egyptian pyramid by 8,300 years? Around 8,000 years before the first pyramid in Egypt was built, people in the wider area surrounding the ancient city of Aleppo built the oldest tower on Earth and the oldest megalithic temple on the surface of the planet. An ancient site located in northern Syria is one of the rare sites which dates to the Younger Dryas period. Located not far from the oldest temple on the planet's surface, Göbekli Tepe, the site, dubbed Tel Caramel, is also home to what experts have described as the most ancient megalithic round towers ever discovered on Earth. In present-day Syria, we find some of the oldest, most fascinating ancient sites on the surface of the planet. The Aleppo Governorate, in particular, is a treasure trove of ancient history. As one of the 14 provinces of Syria, Aleppo is the most popular in Syria, home to nearly 5 million people, representing around 23% of the country's total population. The area, located not far from the border with Turkey, is of great archaeological importance. It is there where the remains of one of the oldest cities on the planet's surface are found. The ancient city of Aleppo is considered one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on the surface of the planet. Not far from the ancient city are the remnants of an archaeological site called Tel Caramel. Adjacent to the Quake River that flows to Aleppo, Tel Caramel is located in a fertile valley and an important trade route. Archaeological excavations have discovered traces of an ancient settlement that existed on the site from around 12,000 years ago, surviving all the way to the Hellenistic period, a period in history between the death of Alexander the Great in 323 BC and the emergence of the Roman Empire as signified by the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. Around 12,000 years ago, probably when Göbekli Tepe was being built, the site at Tel Caramel was already part of a larger complex with an approximated total area of around 3.5 hectares spreading to the south and southwest of the Tel and covered by up to 2.5 meters of later deposits throughout the Bronze Age and Iron Age, as revealed by a paper published in 2009. Researchers have argued that the settlement at Caramel developed during an early stage in forming new cultural and economic models of civilization. Tel Caramel is home to 5 of the most ancient rounded towers on the surface of the planet. Its inhabitants also constructed 2 striking shrines, one of which is thought to have also been used as a common house for meetings and gatherings. 3 of the oldest towers at Tel Caramel date back from around 10,890 to 9,670 BC and probably served as a cult and assembly place, shrine, common house. Archaeologists have discovered traces of more than 60 circular and oval houses and accompanying utility structures divided into 14 occupational levels. In addition to the houses, researchers discovered traces of hearths, storage and waste pits, and hiding places in the courtyards. The inhabitants of Tel Caramel built their houses by partially digging their foundations into the ground. On some occasions, houses were built directly on the surface using walls made from irregular blocks or mud mixed with fine stone pebbles, bones, and a mixture of materials that the inhabitants gathered from surrounding areas. Dating results have determined the occupation and evolution of the settlement dating from the early stages of the pre-pottery Neolithic period, which covers about 10,900 to 8,800 BC. However, dating the site and understanding its importance has been difficult for experts. Scientists have even rejected some archaeological samples because the radiocarbon dates were inconsistent with the stratigraphy. Besides, the very early dates at Tel Caramel seem too old as opposed to dating of similar cultural phases at other archaeological sites.